Yeah, that doesn't sound good. With the machine powered on and under load, we are getting reasonably close to 12 volts. Whoop, unable to get something. Shit. Okay, I downloaded a disk image for Gauntlet Dark Legends 2.4. Put that onto a old hard drive I had laying around. Got the non-working power supply just for the pass-through to the monitor, and then I got the working power supply powering the board, and I'm going to turn it on and see what happens. Sounds better than before. Holy shit, it's working. Vertical hold's a little fucked up. Sweet. I'm quite pleased. Okay, the machine's working, but the monitor adjustment is not so hot. Unfortunately, the adjustment we want is pin cushion, and I don't know if you can see, there's a missing hole on the pot board that says pin cushion. So that's not going to happen, I guess. The video signal for the current monitor comes out of the JAMA connector somewhere here, maybe. I don't know. It's in there somewhere, but it's not a standard connector that I can see, and I can't even find it right now without removing the monitor. But the replacement monitor just has a VGA connector on the back, so this is configured to have like a pass-through type of deal where the video signal comes out of the VGA card here into the main motherboard and then out somewhere else. So we're just going to bypass all that, hook our VGA cable right into the video card. Okay, got it all hooked up, and now we're going to turn it on and see what happens. It's working, and it looks about 100 times better than the current monitor in there. Probably get it even better with a little bit of adjustment. Well, it looks way better, but it actually won't go any wider than that, so I can't get proper overscan. Yeah, that's as wide as it goes, and you can see even the overscan area is not all the way to the edge. Horizontal size adjustment pot right there, the tweaked, got it working. So now it looks great. It's just a matter of taking this monitor and putting it in there. It does weigh 95 pounds. It is a Herculean feat of strength. Hopefully it will not die. Okay, we got the glass and bezel out, and now it's just a matter of undoing these 4 bolts and hauling this gigantic monitor out. Gotta take the pot board off first. By the way, this is the system maintenance thingy. Got service mode and service credit, volume up, volume down, test mode. I would have known that before if I had read the label. Alright, we gotta disconnect the video signal, the video cable from the monitor. And you know, the people who built this thing, they knew which way the monitor went in, right? They knew that this is the back. The connector is like way the fuck in there. Like, in the cable, the cable has maybe like 4 inches of slack in it. So there's no way you can take it out first. They're just assholes. That's all there is to it. Yeah, and I am going to stick my hand in there, and I'm not going to get electrocuted, so everyone shut the fuck up. Listen, when people talk about the worst company in the world, I mean, there are plenty of companies that make shit that nobody wants and then fail, right? So that's not the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen is a company makes something that everybody wants, everybody in the world needs, but they do such a shitty job, but they do a kind of shitty job, good enough so that everyone in the world buys it, but it sucks for everyone. And so my nomination for the worst company in the world is Molex. They make all these fucking connectors that nobody has ever plugged in or unplugged the way they wanted to in their entire lives, and they made the connector that is connected in there that I can't disconnect. Alright, I can't fucking get this cable undone. There might be enough wire for it to be pulled out onto the front of the cabinet, and then I can work on it from there, so that's what I'm going to try. Okay, I don't have the physical strength to lift this thing out of there. It weighs about 95 pounds, and there's no way you can't get a good grip on it. You gotta like, you're basically at arm's length the whole time. So what I'm gonna do is put the bolts back in. I might be able to do it. I'm gonna put the bolts in, lay the machine down, and then attempt to pull the monitor straight up out of it, and I can probably do that. Although that does mean I have to get that fucking connector out of there. Victory, what a piece of shit. I got on the ground safely. I got the monitor out. See the world's finest electrostatically collected dust right here. Take the opportunity to clean inside here. Yeah, I got the new monitor in last night. It gave me a little bit of trouble. At one point I had 3 of the bolt holes lined up, so I had to end up loosening the screw on the frame here, and then it just dropped right in. Now all I gotta do is actually lift this damn thing up, and that's easier said than done, because there aren't really any handles or anything. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, finally got it up. Haha. You could say I erected it. Penis.